Okay, first of all, before you start to hook these up, make sure these handles on each thing are on bypass. They're closed off, okay? These turn the opposite way. This goes this way, this goes this way. They turn opposite, okay? So make sure they're facing each other just like that, which closes the valve. It's on bypass, same as this one. That's on bypass. So you make sure everything's on bypass first. Then, the line coming in from the city, right here, you want to put a shut off. That's the one comes in on the small tank. The arrow shows in, then the arrow comes out. Then when it goes over to this next tank, it goes to the opposite side. You will see on the back side, right down here, right there, it says upflow. That's the side you go into. Then on the other side is the one you come out of. Okay? You go up and across to the other one, to the arrow that says in, then the arrow out to the house. Okay? You got that? Let me show you the whole thing. Looks just like that. Then, on the drain line, these here, when you go to screw this in, make sure there's a C-clamp on here. If there's not, be real careful, because if you put that too tight, it will crack this little housing here. So don't go much more than hand tight, because there's no pressure on this line anyways. On this line, you put a backflow if you're going to hook both drain lines together, okay? Because it'll come out of here. If you come down, it'll go across to this one here, okay? And you put a backflow there with a T, and it'll go on, and with the T, then it goes on out. Okay? So if you understand what I'm saying there, you're going to put one drain line from this tank down to this tank, and then one line straight on out from there on out. You have to have a backflow on here and a backflow on here. Okay? But if you run two separate drain lines to different areas, then you can leave it without a backflow preventer. But that's it. And then once they're all hooked up, make sure they stay on bypass. Open this one up first and go ahead and fill it. Okay? And then turn this knob in the front. Let me go around the front here and I'll show you if you can see it. I don't know if we can see it from here. Okay, you want to turn this knob and let it go clockwise to go ahead in the back flush and let it back flush a little bit, because you've moved it and you don't want to get any trash inside the unit. Okay, once that tank is filled and it's back flushing good, okay, then you come to this last tank. Do the same thing. Open this up and let it fill. Okay, it'll look like that when it's opened up. And let the tank fill. Once this tank is full, then you come over here and you only open these up just about that much. Not even quite halfway. And then let it fill. Because if you open it up all the way real fast, sometimes it pushes the media up against the filter that's up here, screen, and it'll kind of stop your water pressure. And then you have to shut them back off. Let it water pressure go down and fall back down. Then you can open them up. So I just say, open them a little bit. You can open them a little bit wider, of course, if you want to fill it faster. But once all tanks are filled, you're pretty much ready to go. And that is what it should look like when it's hooked up from the back side. Okay? I'll send you one more to show you from the front side.